Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Sol here with another Boom Beach video. As you can see, I'm in my low level HQ17 account and today is Thursday, December 21st, and we have the factory, Gearheart's factory on the archipelago. And I'm gonna show you a very good set of attacks. Essentially, I managed to take her out in 4 attacks. Today's factory was not an easy take. It was full of lasers, shock blasters, rocket launchers. So it required a series of pretty definite and pretty precise strikes to clear the area that I wanted, that I intended to take, and then go ahead and take it out. So in the meantime, let me show you essentially what do I want to show you. So my troop levels, I'll show you here in the attack. So as I said, I took it in 4 attacks. I started with a heavy Zooka medic attack because that's what I had loaded. I did not want to wait to do the attacks, to record the video and get it out to you guys. So here we go. I have plus 37 of damage, plus 48 of health, and plus 82 of GBE. At the moment, those are the level of my Zookas, my heavies, my medics, and my Everspark. I used Everspark hacking ability for the first 3 attacks, and then I did a final attack with Rifleman and Zookas, mainly Zookas, with Everspark Critter Swarm ability. So, between the last time I uploaded a video, which has been almost a week, guys, I apologize again for that. The Christmas update or the winter update happened. As you can see, you have wintry base, you have a new decoration, which is, you know, it's what it is. And then you got the prototype tanks, which started with the laser tank. I don't know what to say about that, guys. I tried the laser tanks. They're good with Grenadiers, but other than that, I don't see they use that one particularly. Now, the other ones in which you can is a mortar tank and a critter tank. Those are going to be interesting. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and open that because we can. Perfect. So let me go ahead and show you guys. Let me go ahead and show you what we did, how we did. Oh, the only thing I want to show you is the amount of GBE that I start with. I start Gunboat at level 18. So what I have for is going to be 50, 84 total starting GBE. So take that into consideration when you're planning to attack your attacks. Let's go ahead. My attacks. Let's do a quick review of the base, and then you know, tell you what I did and how I did it. So here is the base, guys. This is one of these layouts where we have seen it multiple times. I think Supercell uses 5 different layouts, and this is one of them. Ideally, you want to end up here somewhere, slowly progressing forward and destroying this. If these lasers were sniper towers, it's just as easy as smoking all the way to the top, shocking here, and that's it. But you have lasers that have range, you have doom cannons, and you have rocket launchers, so you need to take those out. My plan is the following. I wanted to take these 2 things out. The main reason for that is that they would have range on any troops that will be taking out the lasers. The lasers needed to go out. I also needed to take these 2 things out. Maybe not this one, maybe not the upper one, but probably the lower one, because what I was planning to end was at 9 o'clock, and that rocket launcher would have range. So just for safety, I decided that I would take these 2 out. So that's pretty much it. On my first attack, like I said, I used Everspark, landed Everspark right there under that smoke. I didn't want her to get spotted because those lasers would have essentially ripped me through pieces. So you see, I clicked the hack, and I actually hacked directly the shock launcher. I knew that right there she was gonna be safe. So as you can see, I hacked the first target is that shock launcher. And just when the smoke is about at 11:55, I send that other smoke. He goes ahead and hacks. That was pretty successful. Only a few shots of things actually hit her. Hindsight, I would actually damage stack that rocket launcher so that I would damage stack that rocket launcher so that I wouldn't have to waste another flare for that. Now, if you have enough GBE, I would strongly encourage you to take that other rocket launcher out of the way too, because as you're progressing forward, one option is actually to park right here in between these two crates, right there in the middle where the level 1 threshold text is right now. You could park there and actually take all this stuff while shocking on the top, and that would make it a lot easier for you. But I didn't think about that. I didn't have enough GBE, so my follow-up attack was just simply landing a boat of heavies, followed by the Zookas, followed by the rest of the heavies, and then the medics at the very, very end. Is the time running? Yes, it is. It's just I was trying to plan in my head what I was going to do. It should be coming any moment, any moment. Come on. There we go. So you see, actually, no, I landed a boat of heavies. And that, you know, like I should have done it before the Zookas first and then the heavies, because now you see that laser killed a few of my Zookas. Not too bad, but not the best either. Now, my first error was that you saw that those heavies, I thought they were gonna distract the lasers to the top and avoid firing at my Zookas. You know, like, as you can see, my heavies are angled away from my Zookas. That way, if those lasers were to fire, they would not hit my Zookas. Now, that did not pay out well because, oh, surprise, surprise, I forgot that laser was there, and then that laser sort of burned through a bunch of my Zookas. So, not the best attack, but still managed to get the job done. Clear one laser. I think I end up damaging the other one significantly. About half of his health is gone. But remember, I had very little GBE at this moment, so I had not a lot of GBE to shock, not a lot of GBE to flare. So it was just the intention of this attack was to clear that shock rocket launcher on the top, that shock launcher on the top, and then do as much damage as I could do. Now here we go on the second attack. Second attack, again, I'm planning to do a attack with Everspark and her hacking ability, and I knew I was going to be running low GBE, and actually ended up being even lower in GBE because I made a mistake. So the plan was, I'm going to smoke here to the top, I'm going to damage stack that rocket launcher, and I'm gonna flare here in the front in between these two guys, and then hack this top rocket launcher. And then my plan was to do a double hack. Why a double hack? Well, because I was going to get spotted on the first try by the lasers, and then when I do the initial smoke and then come out again to hack the other rocket launcher, I would have died. Like I don't think I would have time to do the hacking because those lasers fire super fast. That and the fact that I have flamethrowers all around made it that I needed to do a whole double hack. However, what ended up happening was a double hack, but it turned out to be a triple hack. So I ended up wasting GBE right there. So let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. And again, you know, like what I'm saying is I'm going to target that one. I'm going to target the upper one. And because the rocket launcher on the bottom is damaged, he's going to get priority on the second hack. Now, when you double hack, that hack happens fast. And you see, I actually triple tag, and I ended up hacking 3 things at the same time. Not the best, but not the worst. I mean, I think taking into consideration all the types of failure, that's actually not a bad failure. However, I ended up wasting a lot of GBE that I was planning to use to let go here. So that ended up, you know, biting me in the butt, I guess. Come on. There we go. So you see, I just land my troops. No thinking too much about it. First mistake is I missed that rocket. I missed the 1 shock launcher and 1 machine gun. Not 1 shock, 1 laser and 1 machine gun. So I should have given priority to the lasers, but I wanted them to be. I didn't want to group them in case those lasers, you know, burn through me. They wouldn't burn all the way through. Now, machine guns are out. 1 laser is out, and again, the purpose was simply to take out those 2 rocket launchers. Don't do attacks where you are going to hack and then retreat unless you're pretty strong and are boosted. Don't waste your attack. Load something and attack with it, because you might end up being really short at the end by 1 or 2 attacks, and you don't want that to happen. So here we go on the third attack. Third attack, Rifleman Zooka. Now the goal was pretty simple. I need this guy's gun. Now that I don't have a rocket launcher, like the rocket launcher that were here, they don't have range. I have the rocket launcher on the top that does have range, so I need to get rid of him. So initial attack, pretty simple. Everspark, again, I'm going to go up and hack that. And she is only going to hack that one thing. I don't care about anything else. I actually calculated the distance, and I knew that one more smoke right there was going to be enough. And she was going to be just outside of the range of that smoke. But that was perfect. That was just 3 smokes wasted to get her up. And she's going to go ahead and hack that out. My apologies. And then boom cannons and everything else will do the work. Rocket launcher is out. So now it's as simple as smoking my troops right here on the top in between those 2 lasers. And this attack, I was pretty pleased with it. Obviously, and you're going to see another thing that I ended up doing, which I think was pretty clever. That boat of Rifleman was not there for anything other than this. I lost a few Zookas there, but what you're going to see now is that I delayed the landing of my boat of Rifleman because as soon as the smoke hit 9 o'clock, I landed those Riflemen. Those Riflemen are going to distract the Doom Cannon just enough so that they don't hit my Zookas, right? They're you know, some of them actually focus on my Zookas, but the grand majority did not. And you see, I managed to then clear the 2 lasers. I managed to clear. Actually, I did not need to clear that box, but the lasers are gone. And given the fact that I did not have a lot of GBE, speaks volumes to the fact that I managed to get that out of the way. Now let's go ahead for the final attack. Now everything is clear. We have an open spot for us that we can smoke to and go and destroy this base. So I went ahead and then smoked. I didn't want to lose any Zookas. I didn't want to lose anything in particular. So here we go. Landed that smoke right there. Now, in reality, going that way was not the smartest. I would have placed that flare on second thought, or I guess I would have placed that flare right where I put that smoke. I would have saved one smoke doing that way, and then I would have moved diagonally. But it is what it is. You know, my troops got their save. I did not get peeked. Well, I got peeked by the laser, by the shock blaster, but not by the laser. So now, you know, I'm going to be on a very, very strong position to finish this out in this attack. And as you saw from the replay information, I did end up destroying it on this attack. So here we go. Shock that laser, shock blaster, put some critters out to distract those cannons, and then just let the Zookas do their job. Now, because the Zookas have range on that laser and that shock blaster, they're going to target that priority because those all the troops target defenses within their range first, and then just then they target anything that is a non-defensive building. So that's why you see that damage amplifier is surviving so long, because there's other stuff that's offensive defenses or defensive structure, offensive offensive structures that were in range, and that's only when they are not in range. It's when she would attack the damage amplifier, which is just an economy type building. It's a non-offensive or a non-defensive building. So from here, guys, that is it. The Doom Cannons are gonna have range on those Riflemen. As you can see, they're gonna slowly start dying, or they're gonna slowly get destroyed. Also, the sniper towers do have range on it, but they don't have range on the Zookas. The cannons don't have range on the Zookas. The rocket launchers don't have range on the Zookas. And this is just a nice minute and a half of just constant pounding to get the HQ down. So I'm just going to accelerate this and then let it go. And then just take the time to give you a whole bunch of thanks for your support of the channel over the last couple of months. Actually, I started posting videos, I want to say, since January, guys, and the response has been amazing. We have grown incredibly in terms of subscribers. The current count of subscribers on the account is 1,796. So we are just 4 away from getting to 100, and I hope that we can finish the new year with with about 2K subscribers. But I know that that's difficult because I haven't been posting videos a lot. I don't have endless reserve at the moment. You know, the Christmas, you know, the holiday season and all that stuff is just digging a deep hole in my pocket, so I cannot invest into that. But hopefully by the start of the new year, I'll be able to do that and get more content out to you. So again, a huge thank you for all of you who have supported me. I want to give you thanks again. If you think that the video was helpful, please consider leaving a like. Please consider leaving a comment. And only if you think that I provide content to you that you enjoy, please consider subscribing. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. Sol is checking out. Later.